Hi guys, this is TC Oracle, and if this found you, just take a second. This isn't random. Okay, so what I'm picking up right away is that there's someone here who wants to come forward, but it's like they're moving really slowly about it. I have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is, someone who's not rushing in. This is someone who's really thinking about it and, just really sitting on it and just really trying to do it the right way, I guess. Um, but then I have the Four of Swords. So this tells me that they're really in their head about this, really overthinking and like replaying things and like not really knowing how to like actually bring it forward. And then the Magician is reversed. So, you know, this this person doesn't really like trust themselves to like get it right. It's like they're worried about saying the wrong thing or like messing it up. I'm feeling like this person may be like a perfectionist or they they they're just really hard on themselves. Um and then the Wheel of Fortune feels off because it came out on its side here. And this is like things that like should be moving, but they're not. So there's like this sense of like being stuck here. And then we have the Judgment reversed. This feels like, like they're questioning if it's too late. Like, did I miss my moment? Um, and as I kept pulling, the cards were kind of taking a moment to come out. And that was like telling me that, this person's really like hesitating. They're not really like acting quickly here, and they're just kind of like sitting in it. And when the Eight of Cups came out, that tells me that they know they know that like walking away or like, pulling back wasn't like actually what they wanted. There was emotion tied to that. And because we had the moon there. So like there's still this confusion and still things that like haven't been said. And with the Fool at the bottom of the deck here, it's like they do want this new beginning. They just don't know how to step into it yet. Um So it's like, so they know that they need to like bring balance back to something, something that could have like really made them happy here with the Ten of Cups. Um, but then with the Five of Cups here is like, so instead of like moving forward towards that, they're still kind of focused on what went wrong. And, with the Ace of Swords isn't like fully upright here, they want this clarity. Um, they want this mental clarity. Swords are all about mental energy. So it's like they want this new beginning, but they just don't know how to start that conversation. And I pulled an advice card here which said to feel. Um, this feels like kind of like a reminder, you know, for you not to like shut anything down right now, not the confusion, not the sadness, not even like the frustration that you may be feeling off of this person, because the moment that you try to numb out one part of like what you're feeling, it's like you kind of disconnect from all of it. So, if something feels heavy right now, that doesn't mean something's wrong. It just means that you're, processing something real here. So don't rush yourself out of it and don't try to skip to the part where it feels better. Um, but if this resonates, you'll know.